Good morning. I'd like to give you some ideas about natural remedies that I've been using to fight an infection, a skin infection. Just of note, if you go surfing, you experience the pollution and carelessness of people on the land. They throw their plastics into the canals and rivers, and it winds up on the beaches. Every time there's a heavy rainstorm, it washes out the rivers into the sea, and then the waves throw it back up on the beach, and it's mixed in the water. Also, all the sewage systems that aren't done properly or complete, all the wastewater from washing machines winds up in the canals and rivers, gets washed down into the ocean. So after a storm, you can see the water's kind of brown and a lot of stuff floating in the water. So for surfers, we experience all this because we're out there in the soup, so to speak. We're out there in the ocean water, and oftentimes, if you get a cut, you will get an infection, a skin infection, and that recently happened to me after a storm. I went surfing. Coincidentally, the waves are good after a storm, but the water tends to be dirtier at the sand breaks and beaches. So I got an infection, and it turned red and got inflamed. It started about an inch in diameter, then it was getting up to closer to inch and a half or 2 inches in diameter. So I made a plaster of bentonite clay that I got in Hawaii, the health food store, and charcoal, and I mixed in turmeric and aloe vera juice, and I put some powder from antibiotic capsules that I use whenever I get that type of infection. So 1 capsule worth I mixed in and made a grayish black plaster, and mixed a little water together with it and put it on top and leave it on my head overnight, and it absorbs the poisons and the toxins from the infection. So you can use natural remedies to absorb poisons from your skin. Also, I took the antibiotic orally. I took 1,000 milligrams or whatever twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, to fight the infection internally. Normally I don't like to use antibiotics, but sometimes you have to if you get an infection. It doesn't seem to be a powerful natural antibiotic. A lot of people use garlic and onion, things like that, but they don't seem as powerful as the antibiotics you get from the pharmacy. So anyway, this is kind of a mix of natural and antibiotic, and it seems to be reducing it every day. I've had the infection for about 3 or 4 days now, and seems to be working good.